Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
Rooney! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
De Bruyne
Gets it away.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's going for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
And he was quick to react.
Mbappe.
Oh, really well played. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Messi.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Taken off it pretty forcefully.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Rooney.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Camavinga.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Now it's Camavinga.
It's a loose ball.
Yamal.
Hurtling down that right flank. De Bruyne.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Hernandez.
And this is De Bruyne.
Swings it across. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely shaped ball.
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply.
And this is Rooney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rooney.
Rooney proves just a little bit too strong.
Big chance! And he's managed to get rid. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Numero 22, Messi!
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Can he get it through? Hazard could try cutting inside here. Yamal! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. Looking for options for movement. Messi. And here's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ci sarà un minuto
Messi
di recupero.
has found the net here, of course. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. Shapes to shoot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
And he's let fly! Nemecha concedes a free kick for that. Chiellini. Keeper's got good distance on that. Camavinga has created one goal already. And here's the chance to counter. No, again there's no way through. Yamal. Now it's Rooney. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. De Bruyne. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kukçu does well to get it back. And it's Szoboszlai. And it's made its way to him. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Van Dijk with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played, well played. Knocks it into space.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that's well seen too.
È di 80.607 spettatori.
And here's Yamal. Just about up to the hour now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Simons. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Big chance, corner. Milan have their third corner. De Bruyne!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Simons, and the shot's on here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Xavi Simons. Simons. And he's been shifted off it. Romero. And it's Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne does really well there. He is strong. Yamal has it in a wide position. And he's cut it out. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has ended up in no man's land. Out for a throw. Over to the left. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rooney. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through
Ci
here.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Xavi Simons. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Signore e signori, attenzione.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. Dinks one through. Hazard. And that has sent him sprawling. Chance to deliver. Rudiger with the clearance. It's a loose ball. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's headed upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vieira, and he's gone searching crossfield. Szoboszlai makes the interception. First quarter of an hour gone. The pass is just off target. Ronaldo chasing after it. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now he's got space here. De Bruyne gets into a good position. De Bruyne!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Szoboszlai. Nicely shaped ball. Yamal picks it up out wide. Good read, needed to be. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard, he has found the way through. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard, looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. Threads one in, and he was alert to it. And he opts to go forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams spots it and intercepts. Van Basten is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Szoboszlai. Done delicately. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard. It's played through for him. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. No way through. Nicely spread. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! And another try! Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Hazard. Vieira. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Hernandez. Khan sends that a long way. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's being shifted off it. Yamal. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities. He's one-on-one, shoots! What a wonderful goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Rijkaard. It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has not gone well. Tries to cross. Up he goes! Nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Picked out brilliantly. Van Basten! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi has it out wide and in space. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Some resolute defending there. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Azar. Rijkaard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. Romero. And here's Azar. Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Very nicely done. Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
What a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Basten!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's that. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde goes for the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's been slipped through. He is through here! Messi
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
flashes it across. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Foden!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, it's come look. He's had a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Threads one in. Stood up well to him there. Szoboszlai is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's being urged to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Szoboszlai hurtling down that right flank. He is just caressing the ball. And across it goes. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Szoboszlai with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through? And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Rudiger makes the interception. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Talisca picks it up out wide. Soboslai is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Robertson. And he was quick to react. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him.
Foden.
It's a good ball out wide. Messi in acres of space out wide. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Milan would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Yamal.
That's good play from him.
He's got away.
Foden.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? How Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's through now. Good effort from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Foden.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's in plenty of space here. Could be danger here. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Foden. Valverde. Mbappe. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And the through ball. Pinches it off him. Talisca. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Backward it goes. Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely spread. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out. Shot a goal! It's in! And they're back in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Talisca proves just a little bit too strong.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Kokchu puts his foot on the gas. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining. There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly,
Efootball.